Hi, I'm James. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways of how to tune a guitar into open C tuning. This tuning works for my guitar lesson for the song Question by the Moody Blues, amongst other songs. Now, first of all, we're going to be doing the quick 45-second match my strings, and then if you want to stick around for the how to tune without a guitar tuner and how to tune with a guitar tuner in the flat mode, why you're more than welcome. I just want to warn you that after you match my strings, you should go back and rewind to double check those E and A strings, because they have a tendency to go sharp on you, so you want to double check those. Okay, so the E string gets lowered all the way down to a C. A string gets lowered to a G. D string gets lowered to a C. G string stays the same. B string raised to a C. One more time. And E string stays the same. Now, like I said, you want to double check the E string and the A string in a minute or so after your initial tuning. Okay, so now that's with just matching my strings. Now we're going to show you how to do it without a guitar tuner. I don't recommend it, but in a pinch you can do it. And I'll just now this is in standard tuning. Now, basically, all you have to do is take your 3rd fret A string, which is a C note, and match your E string to 1 octave below that. So we're going to take that E string and we're going to crank it way down, and then bring it back up to match this 1 octave below this 3rd fret. Okay, now we take that A string and then we match it to our G string, which is, now we're going to match it 1 octave below that G string. So we're going to bring our A down and then bring it back up to 1 octave below. Sounds about right. Okay, now we're going to take our D string and lower it to a C, so we take our 1st fret B string, which is a C note, and we lower our D string way down, then bring it back up. Okay, that sounds about right. Our G stays the same. B string gets raised to a C. Now we know our D string is already in C mode, so we'll go back to that D and raise our B string up an octave above that. There it is. Sounds pretty darn close. and then your E string stays the same. Then of course I recommend going back and double checking your E and A strings because they tend to go sharp. And then you match it up with your D string, which is a C now. Tiny bit sharp. Okay, and then your A string, just double check, which is a G. You match it up with your G. It's a tiny bit sharp. Just a tiny bit. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so you should be good to go there. Alright, now we will, I'll show you how to do it with the guitar tuner with a flat mode button. Now these things are cheap, you can pick them up anywhere, any music store, Target even sells them, probably Walmart, but you know, they're 15-20 bucks, but just so that it has that flat mode button, that you can tune a piano with the dang thing with the flat mode button. Now, starting with your E string, you're going to want to crank that way down and then bring it back up until you're going to, first of all, you put your guitar tuner in bass mode, and then you press your flat cymbal twice, so two small flat cymbals appear on your screen. And then you're going to crank your E string down and raise it up until it says 2D, 2D. Okay, then your A string, you are going to drop down to a G, so lower it and then bring it back up till it reads 3A, 3A. Now mine's already in open C tuning, so don't, you know, I'm not cranking mine. You're the one that's doing all the cranking of the pegs. Now your D string gets lowered, lower it down, then bring it back up to a C, which will read 2D on your tuner in bass mode with two flat cymbals. 2D. G string stays the same, but you can just double check it with your tuner, even with the flat mode and bass. It'll read 3A. B string gets raised to a C, and your tuner will read 2D. Then just to double check your E string, you have to press that flat mode button one more time, so you get three little flat cymbals, and then you can check your E string even in bass mode. And it'll read 1G. Then you want to double check everything, so of course go back to two flats. Go all the way back to two flats in the bass mode, and then retune everything, specifically the E and A strings. They tend to go sharp. And then one more time on the flat to get three flats for the E. Alright, and that should get you good to go, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.